Today we are gonna make a fresh fish soup, which is tilapia. I already cut it. So these are the ingredients that need to go with it. We got onion, we got tomatoes, and then we got okra. This okra will go in the soup today. Okay, now we're going to start with first ingredients. We're going to start frying this. We need to stay healthy, isn't we? So here is olive oil. That was I always use for cooking, which is perfect. And I already have some of it over here. So it's not too much. We don't need a lot of oil because it's not healthy for us. So now it's boiled. There we go. Our onion gone in. So we're just gonna fry the onion now. So the onion is gonna take something like 10 minutes because frying onion is taking a little bit longer. But the fish itself doesn't take long at all. It's cooked very fast. Alright, here I cut the tomatoes. I already cut most of it. And now this one is the last one. Yeah, just dice it. It's not something hard. The tomatoes are very soft. It's not hard to cut. So this one all goes in there. And I start like frying my onion. But I put the low flame now because it's almost there. I don't want it to like fry in a different level because when the flame is high and when it's almost like frying, it's gonna, some of them is gonna get burned, but when you put it low, they're all gonna like fry it even. So now this is my other ingredients. Okra. I think some people never put okra in their fresh fish when they make their soup. But I do this because my mom used to do this sometimes, you know. So I just don't want to lose anything that I have learned. Just want to pass it on to a new generation. So there's a lot of technique how to cook the same food. I'm always saying this, you know, it's the matter of just showing how you do things. It doesn't mean that other people don't know how to do it. They know how to do it, but they do it their way. So that's what it is. So I'm just showing my way, you know. But I think it's very important to this new generation because they're missing out a lot, especially the children who are away from Africa. So they are like overseas. They don't concentrate much in what we're doing. And slowly they're dripping off as well, not eating food that much. So we need to keep those things in doing it in a different way. So like nowadays I think videos are something that's recommendable. So because one day if the child feel like, okay, you know, I want to know this one, how's our people doing? If we have a video of it, which means that, okay, they'll go in there, you know, on YouTube, they'll find it, how we do it, which means that our culture is not dying, you know, it's always there. I know in our culture, we always keep things in mind. We don't like write things down or record it, you know. but life is changing. So here is my okra. I'm just gonna put it in my onion because my onion is ready. So I'm gonna add my okra in here. There. It's not a lot of okra, just a bit. Why am I adding okra into it? Because the soup by itself, sometimes it can be so watery. This is just to hold a little bit when you are drinking it or you want to eat it with anything. You know, for us we like ugali. If you want to eat it with ugali, even this soup you can eat it. If you got a little bit of okra in that soup, you want to drink it, you can still drink it. As we know, the okra is a little bit slimy, but you just put a little bit just to hold the soup together. You cannot even feel that slimy part that much. So now I can add my diced tomatoes in it. I'm just going to keep frying them together. That's all what I need to do. And I'm going to add a bit of my ingredients in it. A bit of. This is magic. It's not a curry powder. Just put it in there. Because it is a vegetable. I always like adding it in the food. Now I'm just going to fry this until everything become like a gravy, which is thick. And then afterward, then I can add the water and then wash the fish and add it into it. So now we just flip this one, because the tomatoes, when you put it like that, they also have their own juice on them. So first it's going to cook with the juice in it. I'm just going to leave it to cook until it's finished, and then I'll fry it and I can make a gravy. Very nice one. Then I'll add the water and add the fish. So let's wait for a little bit. Okay, here we go. See the tomatoes and onion and the little okra. They already make a paste, which is very nice for the soup now, and it is already very tasty. All what I need to do now, just add the water in it. Add my water in there beautifully. You can see already it's like very ready soup. Even though you can able to drink this if you feel like. See how nice it is? Okay, this is another little secret of us, Acholi people. Me, like my family. This is how we do it. You know, like fish, when you cook fresh fish, you just feel like sometimes making you sick. So that feeling, even me, I do have it. And as we can see in a restaurant, if you are going to eat fish and they will bring lemon with them and put it on there. So if you feel like you put it on top, so it can take that feeling away. So for us, this is what we do. This is a vinegar. It is like a traditional vinegar. This one is it's like something that can be get from the ground, and then you soak it. I normally buy it. So you soak it. Now I just soak this one. It's all clean. I'm just gonna add it in the soup. Bit of it in the soup, not too much. So what is it gonna do? As the tomatoes as well, it's a little bit sour. So the vinegar will take the sourness of the tomatoes down a little bit, and it's also, it can change that smell of the fish that making you feel sick when you eat it. So the vinegar is going to change that. That is the reason of adding a little bit of vinegar in the soup. So now we go. fish is ready. Here we go, just bear with me, let cook. Now the person that watching this, which means that we are cooking together. And you are the best because you're watching it. And I really appreciate you taking your time and watching the cooking because you want to know how some people do things. So this fish is just got big. 2 of them. Cut in half. Oh my goodness. They're huge. Now we go. See how the soup is already? Yeah, because with the fish it doesn't take long time to cook. That's why you just make your soup ready and then you put your fish in it. This one's gonna take like 10 minutes. It's already done. So all what I need to do is just cover it and later on add my ingredients in it and the fish will be ready. So young people, concentrate, bear with me, you're gonna learn more. Great job. I love you, that's why I'm doing this. So you can learn. I can learn from you and you can learn from me. I'm a mother that love the young people. Here we are. I'm gonna add ingredients now. More ingredients. I had before, I put some of the ingredient before. What I put before was this, but it was put in a different container. But it is this ingredients, so it is vegetable. So now, this one is a beef curd, Reiko. I'm just gonna add it in there. You know, it's just to make it tasty. You know, add it in there. I know some people may think, oh, it's not beef. Why are you putting that one in it? It doesn't really matter. It's just something to make the soup taste better. So I just add that one in there and salt. Okay, everything in here. Just looking at the soup, I put some stuff in it and I know how much salt I need in there. Not too much, but something that I think that is not going to be too much. So here we go. Okay, when you're making this fish, you just have to be very careful because you don't want your fish to like overcook. When it's overcooked, it's not good. And see, like this one, it's just staying like that. But it's already cooked. It's already cooked, this fish. It's beautifully cooked. Yeah. I just want you to have a look at this soup. I think you'll notice that this fish is actually yummy. Alright, I'm just gonna taste my soup and see how it tastes. Okay. It's very delicious, very nice, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt in it. But it's so tasty, it's very good. Now I'm going to do my final testing and see if everything is perfectly fine. It's very nice. It's very ready now. Soup look beautiful too. This look very nice. Ready cook. Everybody welcome. Let's join together. One big family.